Good morning, everybody. Sunday morning, June 14th, 2026, the Lord's Day. And thank goodness He let each one of us have another one. This is so cool. I got to tell you all about yesterday and my nephew. I love that guy. He is something else. Him and his wife. You know, if there was ever a great marriage, I gotta shout out to them. Y'all got it. Y'all got it going on in spades. I am not kidding you. These two, they go everywhere. They do everything. It's a fun trip that they're having, and I just love it. But yesterday, he outdid it. I thought I had a pretty full day, and I mean, highs and lows. That's what happens in my world. But anyway, he sent me a day, and it was all highs, man. I told him at the end of the video that he had sent me, I said, if we could trade days, you got it, buddy. I would have traded. But here's what happened. He'd had a great day. He'd gone golfing with his friends, and then he and his wife, they went for a motorcycle ride, rode for, I don't know how, I think he said a couple of hours anyway. And he had just had a full day, the golfing, the motorcycle riding, and other things along the way. And he said, we mentioned or talked about going out, but just didn't feel it. And he said, so here's what we did. And then he shows me this video. I am not kidding you. I won't say, he might not want me to say exactly where he lives, but it's up around the Dallas area. But what he did, he called in an order. And lo and behold, my first time I ever seen this. It shows you just what an extraordinary time we're living in. Elon's a trillionaire, and Brian has his food delivered by a little helicopter. That's what I call it. I know it was a drone, but I call it a little helicopter. That was the coolest video. That's why I want him and his wife to, I don't know if she wants me to say her name, so I don't know. Every so often I slip up. Hell, I'm just going to say it, and then you can scold me. Her name's REBA. And but they go everywhere and they do everything, and they need to be on a YouTube channel. I swear, with that one video, y'all would have got thousands of hits. But he's telling me, he said, so we were kind of tired, so we just had it flown in. And sure enough, here's this little helicopter, and it hovers over their yard. A cable drops down, descends with the food in a package in a blue container, and then it unhooks itself in their front yard. And it retracts the cable and off and away like Superman. And it's out of there. Well, he just made my day. I said, I wrote him back. I said, I thought I had seen it most everything, but you know what? That is the coolest. But anyway, I sure thank y'all for letting me in on that. That just took my breath away. And I was right in the middle of trying to reboot. That's another story. I had a battle going with my device, and it wasn't the little device's fault. I'm always going to blame, I'm not kidding you. I'm always going to blame it on Microsoft and Google because they shut down they blocked my computer, and then they went to work on my tablet. I'm not kidding. I know y'all think I make this stuff up, but I'm not. And as soon as I got the tablet rebooted, and now I'm putting everything back on it, and I was going to take back the Book 5 to Best Buy, and I had made that known. And, I go back over to my Book 5 that they had me locked out after trying to sign in over 200 times. Well, you know what? It just happened to open right up. And so I know that there's conspiracy. I know everybody says, oh, you're full of it. I said, no, I'm not. The coincidence involved, you shut my book off, then you work on my tablet, you get it to where it's out of service. Then I got to reboot. I get it all back, and then I'm taking the laptop back, and then you miraculously, amazingly turn my book 5 back on. Just really amazing, folks. Just really amazing. That's why, okay, I'm going to keep it now that it's working. But I'm going to tell you something. Next glitch, I got a 3-year warranty. Next glitch, buddy, my Microsoft's going back. I'm going to go to Linux, or I'm going to go to Dell, but I'm getting away from Windows. This just burns me up after what I went through yesterday. Well, it was actually 2 days. And so I'll probably get scolded for what I'm saying, but I don't really care. That's how it is. I hope YouTube lets me keep playing. But Microsoft, you know, the games that you played with me yesterday, they had me sign in over 200 times. And they said, try back in 30 seconds. Try back in 1 minute. Try back in 3 minutes. Try back in 4 minutes. Try back in 5 minutes. Well, we got up to 10 minutes, and then you know what I said, and I can't repeat. But am I crazy? No, I'm not. But I sure was frustrated. And so Brian and Reba's video, I had put me in a whole different light. So what I did do yesterday for my end on the good, I've got a vehicle, and y'all will see it soon. It's a, I ought to take you out there and show you right now. But anyway, it's an SSR, and I bought the thing when I retired. It was my retirement present to me, and I only bought it. It's only got 31,000 miles on it now. But I bought it because I like looking at it. And I know that's crazy because I don't have that kind of money, but I did it. And I saw it and I said, I got to have that. And so I did. And I like looking at it. But here's the thing, I just let it sit all year. And so they don't make them anymore. It was made in 2003, and here it is 23 years later, and with 31,000 miles, and I don't drive it enough. So I'm going to make that family reunion trip in it, I believe. And I said, you know what? You need to put some miles on it. You need to test it out, make damn sure that it'll make it all the way up there. So I took it on about a 50-mile trip yesterday, and everything seemed to be perfect. The air conditioner was down at 40 degrees, and that's real important for me. But it started right up, and oil pressure was great, and I checked all the fluids. Everything looks good. So we took out the SSR, and I got the red one, if y'all have ever seen them. They're the convertible truck. But so I took it on a trip, and then we came back home, and then I started back in on trying to play with the computers and whatnot, and got as far as rebooting the tablet and getting it back online. I've still got I'm having a problem with mating up my standalone Bluetooth keyboard. The tablet keyboard wants to pop up and get in front of it. It's crazy. They're fighting for my fingers. They're fighting for my fingers. But anyway, so I hope to resolve that this morning. Well, I know that I'm coming up on 10 minutes, and I hope all of you have a great Sunday. I hope it's packed full of joy and whatever it is that turns you on and to life. This is such a neat trip, folks. Don't miss it. I mean, we only get one, but there's so much to see and do. That's another thing that Reba and Brian, they take these camping trips all the time. and I'm going to get them to do some of these videos for y'all because they do everything. I don't do much, but that's just me. But anyway, love y'all. I hope y'all all have a great day. And remember, if you ain't having fun, it's your own damn fault. Now, here's the good. Here we go. We're going to try the gizmo again. This thing, it's got a little blue light on it. All right, here we go.